Here's a situation people often bring us. This is part of a supply line that feeds the T part of a faucet to its valve housing. This is an unusual thread. So this turned out bad. This is what they brought us. So they need a supply line that has this tip and 3/8 ferrule compression at the other end. So we are going to create that out of this piece for these people. So what we're going to do, we're going to steal this part out of this housing right here. We're going to remove all this just to get these brass pieces. Then the plan is to embed these brasses into a common denominator so that it can attach to a basic everyday hose, flex hose. So that is the process. So here's the first part of it. We have to remove this clamping mechanism here. So we're going to use a Dremel with a diamond bit. Let's see what that does for us. So here we've pried away at it a little bit to open up and see how far we got. So we've got a little bit more to go. Okay, let's see what this took. We're gonna go pry this now. Put it on the vise. Pry a little at it. Okay. So here we are. Again, I got a couple of needle holes here. We have to peel this away now. It's releasing. Shazam! That's a critical ingredient right there. Now this thing will pull out of the hose. Okay, so I'm just going to cut this hose with the razor blade here. I think that'll be the easiest way. Let's take a couple strikes out of here. I think we're about there. There we are. So this is what we need. This is brass, and that's what makes this thing operate. So we had to transplant this piece. So we have to get the surgery ready here. Okay, so to this point we've captured these two items here from this part right here. And of course we had it was crimped in place. So now we have to adapt this to a new hose. So here's our new hose. This is a 3/8 by 3/8. And we have to find a transition that takes us into this 3/8. So our transition is right here. This is a 3/8 by 1/4 right here. And so what we're going to do is, since this part right here already automatically will fit just fine right in there, what we're going to do is we're going to adjust this tip right here to accommodate this, and then the fitting should be complete. So the first step is to cut this end off. Then you have to open up the hole so this thing slides in properly. And once that's done, then we can fuse it all together. That's the plan right now. Of course, this is the outside nut that's going to be fused on right like that. So we're going to take it to the next step. Okay, so we have chopped off that one part, but this hole is very small. So the next step is to open up this hole so this thing slips in. Okay, so we have now changed the shape. It started like this. So we have the 3/8 here that we need to save. And this is where we're making the correction here. So again, we just cut this area off and made the hole large enough. So now this piece slides in here. And of course it needs to have this nut. There's the original nut. It has a special threads that need the whole processing done. So we're going to fuse this together as one piece. Currently, this is a little bit too long, so we need to shorten that. So that's the next step, is to shorten this piece right here. Okay, just been shortened. And this is the special nut right here that comes through like this. And here's our, now it's a matter of just getting this soldered nice and tight together. That's the last part of the process. So here is the finished product. Unusual threads. There's your 3/8. That threads right into here. The finished product right there.